This is Escape Dead Island. And yes, you know, we would escape Dead Island if they would let us by releasing a second one. Well, you know, like actual Dead Island 2, not like the Riptide spin-off and whatever this is. So we're here on Xbox Series X, and as you can tell, there are still frame rate issues in this one. It's like a weird stuttering. I guess even the power of the next-gen consoles couldn't fix this. So this is a jagged mess. It's like definitely sub 720p. It's got auto HDR support, so that's kind of cool. And yeah,
This is Kilo 2. Proceeding mission to find mole.
it's like
Please respond. Please respond.
I think it's 30 FPS this
What
one.
is it?
Unknown biological outbreak on Narapella. Appears contained to the labs.
Are you safe? What is the nature of the outbreak?
Ugly.
I got my hands full here on Banoi, but I'll stay with you as long as I can.
This is a very weird animated style here. This feels smoother than the cutscene, that's for sure.
Is someone watching all this?
But anyways, as you can tell, it's like an animated take on it. The Infected, so it's like a very stylized version of Dead Island. A very weird spin-off one. I don't think this one was ever really
In and abort.
something a lot of people
I can handle
checked out. It's very
Full
different,
responsibility.
you know, from like
Abort mission.
Advice received
regular Dead Island.
and ignored.
Don't make me come over there.
Wait a second. Is this like a... Oh, okay, I thought it was like a red-coated, like, you know, university type kid, but nah, it's a scientist. What was the scientist even doing in this really decrepit looking building?
It's like the dead are coming back to life.
Stay calm.
And they're coming out of the walls.
Why would you send... Does this guy look like a ninja? I have so many questions about what this means for the Dead Island universe. Oh no, I've become a zombie, I think. So is that like a stamina bar? I'm back alive, okay. It's an interesting way to do checkpoints. Or is it because it's a tutorial? Wait, so I have to redo this part? Because wow, okay. That is a very weird way to do checkpoints.
It's like the dead are coming back to life.
Stay calm.
They're coming out of the walls.
Alright, let's be a little bit careful this time. You know, I gotta say, like, I'm always like, oh, resolution. Oh, now everybody's just dead in this room? That's weird. So it took out the thing that you have trouble with, I guess, is how checkpoints work? That's so weird. So, like, you know, it's a bit of an odd game, but I think if this one did have a resolution boost applied to it, it would actually look pretty good for the style. You know, like aesthetically, I think the art would actually kind of look kind of smooth and clean, if that makes sense.
What was that? God, perfect.
Nice of them to paint the explosive barrels red.
Yeah, very convenient. It's like a comical take on Dead Island. How do I get out my gun?
This madness better not spread.
But it's contained to the labs, right?
Yes, didn't see anything outside. I'm closing in. Radio silent.
Believe it all. No, we need to share this. That wasn't what you said, Jakarta. You told me I could do what I wanted with the experiment records. The press needs to know what's been going on here. I'm not destroying data. End of story. Save it. If people don't know about the Palm Garden order, then the whole project's a failure.
Oh, somebody actually survived all this.
PGO, you do that by exposing them, not by turning terrorists.
Oh no!
Who is this?
I'm the one who discovered your plan. I'm the one who'll see an end to your monopoly on power. And I'm the one who will ferry you and the rest of the Palm Garden Order to the Isle of the Dead. You can call me Karen.
Karen? What kind of supervillain name is that?
If I were you, I'd worry about getting out of there instead.
Why is the reloading taking so long on this? I'm getting wailed on.
Target eliminated.
Then get to safety.
None of this was an accident. He was trying to remove data on a stick.
Then stay alive and reach the extraction point so we can take a look at it.
Agreed.
I feel like I'm always out of bullets for some reason. Always out of... Where did you guys come from?
How could this have spread to the entire island? Weren't there any safeguards in place?
Inside job. Or pure incompetence.
Oh, there's an execute feature, that's good. Am I supposed to kill these guys or just like keep running?
There's something following me. Something big.
It's a brute. It's probably gonna rip me in half as soon as I finish the level here. I mean, it's actually kind of an interesting game. Like, it's not Dead Island really, but oh, I actually have to.
did you know about this? About this research?
No specifics. But there was talk about a breakthrough that would lead to the cure of something.
More like the undead. More like hearing people's lives.
There's no way out.
No, there has to be.
Oh, I am so screwed. Get through that loading screen.
I'll hide a copy of the data so you can extract it.
We'll find it, and we'll...
I don't know if you can hear me, but I've stashed the data. The data is stashed. No!
Rob, report. Don't make me come over there. Report.
Don't even get to see him get ripped apart. Why is that stuttering? That's so weird. Is it the cutscenes that have issues and the gameplay smooth now? Or smoothish? Six months later?
Amid continuing concerns from locals about relatives on Banoi, a representative issued this statement.
The island of Banoi remains off limits due to unstable harbor conditions. Contractor negotiations continue in order to rebuild the harbor to accept boat traffic for
That's
the
some
foreseeable
PR bullshit
future.
if I ever heard it.
Here's a thought. Stop listening to the news.
We're about to be the news. Once we get this story, Cliff's dad is gonna publish it worldwide.
Still haven't sobered up, huh?
Hey, Cliff!
That looks like it's our main protagonist right there.
Devin wants to know if you're still drunk.
What? Quit daydreaming and get over here.
I'm starting to think that everybody on this boat is going to die.
Don't tell me you were getting cold feet up there.
No. I was just spacing out. Deja vu kind of thing.
Yep. Still not sober.
Hey!
Kyle. That's your type?
Shut up. You're a douche.
They teach you that word in your fancy school?
I don't know. You have my notes. Now give it.
The douche abides.
So helpful. To make amends, you should go find my voice recorder. Please?
She's still gonna die.
Uh-huh.
It should be somewhere in the cabin.
Found it.
Don't even think about listening to it.
Of course not.
Day one. This is crazy. I've been reading about Banoi and reports of zombies, if you can believe it, on the Rogue Wave forums, but I never thought I'd actually be in the middle of the story. Cliff's dad is gonna be pissed we took his boat. But I think Cliff is kind of banking on that. And if we get this story, all's forgiven. At least I hope so, because it would suck if his dad sunk my career before it started.
Thank you, kind sir.
Come game time, I want you to use that thing tenaciously, profusely, and, just talk to everyone.
Don't worry, I'm a ninja with this thing.
The ninja, the skipper, and the douche. Sailing the high seas for revenge and respect.
Shut up.
Just calling it like I see it.
I'm heading inside to record some notes. Too much background noise here.
What?
Selfie, yo.
It's been days since our last radio contact. There are sharks encircling us at every turn, and...
No. Turns out if there was ever a quarantine in these waters, there's no sign of it now. Actually, we haven't seen any maritime traffic.
But at any second, things could go horribly wrong.
When they do go wrong, you'll go down with the ship.
No, actually, chivalry is dead. When you're out hunting zombies, it's every man for himself.
Time to film some B-roll. Come on. I promise I won't spend an hour perfecting the lighting. Again. We're still going in the right direction, right?
Where am I filming B-roll at? Oh, okay. It's really locked on these two characters here.
Now let me.
I'm the camera guy. You stick with your voice recorder.
Guys! I'm seeing land!
Keep on douching in the free world.
You love it.
This is so cringy, some of the
That's
stuff in
it?
this.
I thought we'd attract some attention by now. Why is no one screaming at us to turn back?
That's because we're not going to Banoi.
Where are we going? Escape Dead Island.
It's amazing. It looks just like Banoi. Perfect for B-roll. I'll scout some locations.
I never knew it before now. But I've always wanted to come here. Too late to switch to journalism?
What would the art world do without you?
Right now, I don't really care.
So many bodies.
What?
Thought I heard Linda say something?
She's over there.
Deserted hut. Guess we don't really have anything to break this with, do we? Ooh, there's blood splatters there. That's probably a good sign.
Geofarm.
And here it is. Proof that Geofarm has a presence on Narapella.
Gotta hand it to you, Cliff. You nailed it. How did you know Geofarm would be here?
Stick with me, kid. You'll learn a few things.
Someone wrote help